Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to go ahead and get the fabulous rod here inside of Fisch on Roblox. Now, let me just warn you, before we even get into this video, this is going to be a nightmare for you, a literal nightmare, okay? But it is going to be a really, it may be worth it. I can't even tell you if it will be worth it or not. But here is exactly how we're going to go ahead and do it. Don't let this deter you from watching the video because it may be worth it for you if you like to grind a bit. Let's stop wasting any more time. Let's go ahead and get right into how you go ahead and get it. But the very first thing you need to do is, if you haven't already, you need to unlock the calm zone. And that in itself is kind of, I mean, it's not that bad, but it is kind of annoying to unlock the calm zone. If you haven't, go check out my videos on it. I have full guides on how to unlock it. They came out a long time ago, but so if you have already unlocked it, you can use the traveler's whistle to teleport to the calm zone. Don't worry, it's going to get a little bit more interesting than this. So I'm going to head all the way over through this thing right here. And this is going to be the first part. I'm going to go ahead and enable some faster walking speed. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and get into how you get this. So you're going to head all the way to the end of this little tunnel right here. So we're going to head all the way to the end of this. If you saw my update guide video where I was kind of just talking about everything new in the update, how you kind of complete some of it, you will know that I kind of crashed out a little bit because of this stupid obby thing down here. So I would just recommend flying over it. All right, so we are currently now right in the cave. After you get to the cave, if you've unlocked this, again, I do have a full video on how to unlock that door. You can go check that out. But yeah, you're going to be in this calm zone. So this is the second calm zone. You're going to want to take a little bit of a turn right here, and you're going to see a new little way to climb up this cliff. So just kind of follow where I go. This is going to show you exactly how to get to this new area. And this is where we're going to get the fabulous rod. So climb all the way up to the top right here, fly all the way down here, and then we're going to head up here, and you're going to see this new quest up here. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So you want to go ahead and talk to this person, and they'll give you this quest right here. So this is the first stage. I'll show you all the stages for this quest because a lot of people are curious, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So the very first thing you're going to have to do is catch fish. So you're going to have to catch the hand fish with the shiny mutation and the sparkling mutation. So if you don't know the hand fish, I'm going to show you basically how you can get all of these items. So this video may be a little lengthy because I'm going to show you in detail how you get each of these. Hand fish. So if we want to go ahead and get the hand fish is a mythical one that you can find in the Moose Groove Swamp. But again, you need to catch 2 of these, and they also have to be shiny and sparkling. So if you want to get shiny and sparkling, you're going to want to get a rod with glimmering and blessed on it, both mutations, for the highest chance of getting shiny and sparkling when you fish them up. So again, you need to catch 2 hand fish, and you can find these in the Moose Groove. The next one you need to go ahead and catch is a mutated shark. Mutated sharks can be found in the depths, and you're going to need to fish in the depths, obviously, and get the mutation sunken on them. And the sunken mutation can be gotten from the sunken rod, I believe. Yeah, it can be gotten from the sunken rod at a 5% chance. So if you go ahead and type in sunken, you will see, I'm typing it in the wrong spot. You'll see that I have the sunken rod, and this is what it looks like right here. And the way to get the sunken rod is by going to treasure chests and opening a bunch of treasure chests. Again, I have a full guide on treasure chests if you're interested in that. But yeah, you need the sunken rod, or actually, yeah, the only way to get this is with the sunken rod. So you're gonna have to fish with the sunken rod and catch a mutated shark in the depths. Then after that, we're gonna need to get a frozen walnut, and a frozen walnut can only be gotten from the Northern Expedition, I believe, and it's gonna be the overgrowth caves in the Northern Expedition. So you're gonna need to get that with the sparkling mutation or the sparkling and Nova mutation. Now, how do you get the Nova mutation? Well, the only way to get the Nova mutation is during a Starfall event, which is a 5% chance, or you can use the Rod of the Cosmos, which I don't think I actually have. So I'm gonna have to wait for the Starfall event. Yeah, I don't have the Rod of the Cosmos. You either need the Rod of the Cosmos, or you're gonna need to wait for a Starfall event to happen. And the Rod of the Cosmos is no longer obtainable. So you're gonna have to wait for a Starfall event to happen, and you're gonna have to fish up a sparkling frozen walnut. So that's gonna be really, really hard. Hey, but that is just the first of many quests to get the fabulous rod. So let's get into the next couple of quests. So that is stage 1. So the next thing we're gonna go into is stage 2. Now, these are more loosely, these could be a little bit off considering I haven't actually completed them, but this is what people say. So this is going to be the next ones that you're gonna have to complete. The next one is going to be stage 2, and you're gonna need to catch 200 Dumbo octopuses. A Dumbo octopus can be caught from the Roslet Bay, and this one isn't actually even that bad. I mean, catching 200 is gonna take forever, but they don't have to be shiny or anything like that. They just have to be 200 of them. They are legendary, and they're caught in the Roslet Bay, in the coral reef of the Roslet Bay, or you can just do it in Roslet Bay. You should catch them. But so that shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It will take a long time, but it's not going to be super rare. All right, now we're going to get into the next one, which is going to be a sunken ancient depth serpent, which means you're going to need to catch a ancient depths serpent with sunken. So you're gonna have to catch it with the sunken rod, and you can only catch the ancient depth serpent the depths. So you have to go to the depths and fish with the sunken rod again, and you're going to have to fish up the ancient depth serpent with sunken on it. Now keep in mind, mind, the sunken rod doesn't even guarantee 100% to get sunken on it. So this is going to be an interesting task for you to complete. They may nerf it because so far it is pretty complicated. But yeah, that is the next part of that quest, or of stage 2. Then after that, you're going to need to get a shiny rainbow cluster voltfish. Okay. Oh my gosh. Shiny rainbow cluster voltfish. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what cluster means because I'm looking on the wiki really quickly to see if it's actually a thing, but it's not. So I don't know if cluster is a mutation or something, but I'm looking it up and I'm not seeing it. So this list that I'm reading right now basically is saying that you need a shiny rainbow coulter voltfish. I don't know what cluster means, but I'm just going to say voltfish. So you can get the voltfish from Sunstone Island. It is a mythical, so it's not too bad, but you're gonna have to get shiny and rainbow on it. So again, this is going to be, oh, okay, sorry. So to get the rainbow cluster mutation, you actually have to use the rainbow cluster rod, or you can do it fishing up during a rainbow. So if you don't have the rainbow cluster rod, which I also believe I don't have, you're gonna have to wait for a rainbow to happen. Yeah, I don't have the rainbow cluster rod. So you're gonna need the rainbow cluster rod, and you're gonna have to fish up a voltfish, and it's also going to have to be shiny. That will be stage 2 done. Then you have stage 2 done. But now there are 2 more stages that you have to go ahead and complete. So the next one is you're going to need 3 sunken spectral serpents. So again, you're going to have to use the sunken rod again, and you're going to need to get the spectral serpent. So a spectral serpent is going to be found in the brine pools. Again, I have a video on how to get to the brine pools if you haven't or you're new to the game. So the brine pools are where you're going to need to go, and you're going to have to fish it up with the sunken rod. And it's going to also have to be, I believe, it doesn't have to be shiny. So just 3 sunken spectral serpents. Then the next thing we have is 5 baby pond emperor fish. So the baby pond emperor fish are exotic rarities, and they're found in Snowcap Island. So you need to fish in Snowcap Island in the sublocation freshwater, and you're gonna have to catch 50 of these exotics. Then after that, you're gonna have to go to the you're gonna have to fish up a sunken brine phantom. So a brine phantom can also be found in the brine pool, and it's gonna have to have the sunken mutation on it as well. Hopefully when you're fishing in the brine pool, you catch a bunch of these and you don't have to go back and forth a lot. But yeah, that is stage 3 done, and there is one more stage before you can get the fabulous rod. And the final stage is going to be a shiny rainbow cluster crystallized sea dragon. So you're gonna have to again use the shiny rainbow, or the rainbow cluster rod. You're gonna have to also get it shiny, or you're gonna have to fish it up during a rainbow. So you're gonna have to fish up a crystallized sea dragon during a rainbow, or use that rod. So if I go to, now you can fish up a crystallized sea dragon from the calm zone. So you should be able to fish it up from in here, which will help you a lot. But again, it has to be a shiny rainbow cluster sea dragon. Now the next thing we're gonna need to get for stage 4 is a sunken Skyla. So you're gonna need to go get a Skyla with the sunken rod again, and you can find this in the Veil of the Forsaken in the Skyla hunt. If you don't have know how to do the Skyla thing, I have a full video covering how to do that as well. But you're gonna need to get sunken mutation on the Skyla hunt thing. All right, now we have one thing left to worry about. One thing left, and that is going to be the shiny mosaic whale shark. So you have to get the shiny mutation on it. It's gonna have to be mosaic, and it's gonna have to be a whale shark. You can get the whale shark from the whale shark hunts that spawn in the ocean, and to get the mosaic mutation on it, you're going to need to either fish it up naturally at a 0.36% chance or appraise it. I don't think there's a rod that gives you the mosaic mutation from what I know. I could be wrong, but I genuinely don't think there is. But then after you've done all that, you can come back after you've given the quest and done all that, and you will get the rod of the fabulous, or the fabulous rod. And yeah, you'll have the fabulous rod here inside of Fish. But yeah, I know this video is probably not good news for the people that want to get this, but it may get nerfed. If it does get nerfed, I'll make a new video explaining it. And this is all according to a guide that I'm using, so I will update it if any of it is inaccurate. But yeah, that is how you guys will go ahead and get the fabulous rod here inside of Fish on Roblox. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave